could not claim it. Drummond. Instead, Jones comes back the other way. The trailer. Turnover. Jones. 3-on-1. Lob it up. Oh, blocked by the rim. Leave it. Drummond. 5 to shoot. Working. Drummond. Bench for Tyus Jones. 6 for Batadze off the bench. 3 for Penda.
Having a quick first step. It gets you down here.
He's been doing that for nearly 2 days. 10 to shoot. Maxey dancing. Driving. And that.
He is getting downhill and playing with
58 points compared to just 15 for the starters. Jamal Mosley told us before the game, Anthony Maxey plays with a swag 24/7.
Guys like that made me retire. When I saw him
send off, bounce it, Carter against Drummond, 5 to shoot. Up there for a crazy dribble package or anything. To your point, when he sells it like that, Grimes will get a pair.
Just in the air, I respect that. Nobody can help. They're tied to their man to get you down here.
He said, we know he's going to play 40 minutes, so we need to make that as tiring of being just 6. Beautiful ball movement.
My goodness.
Lob it up the other.
He's just out here just having a good time.
Driving kick. Another one. Singles days for granted. They don't, as parents of an NBA player, every time they get to watch him. Ball by Barlow. That shoot 2. Carter's still trying to work through his pain.
Stretch this thing out if I just dominated one side of the court. But
second quarter, Anthony Black has the last 11 for Orlando. Bain trying to end that.
Another dime. Good pull up by McCain.
Feels like a dying art to a certain degree.
The Magic are playing agenda-free basketball. They don't care who scores. Everybody.
This falls right to Suggs. Leak out. Bain. Catch. Spin. Edwards couldn't finish. Jeff Howard, who was coming off a career-high 30 against Boston, is in. Good sign for Philadelphia that McCain's finding his. He'll take himself. Oh, Lockford just went down. He's holding his groin. Up ahead. Batadze. Teams. As that one lands with Edwards. Drive and kick. Walker on the outside. Ripped out of bounds by Black.
But that's where Maxey has to be aggressive. He has a
3. Kelly Oubre has been out now 5 consecutive games, including tonight. And Wagner holding his knee after the fall. Take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule tomorrow. Games. Please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
And that's why it's sustainable.
Actually only 9 points. That one in it. Black, skip, Howard, pump, dancing with the basketball. Oh, pretty. Taze. Hands. Suggs. Skips. Howard, quick trigger. Grimes is going to go to the free throw line here. So Grimes just 4 points in 17 minutes. And he said to him, obviously, would love to have Paolo back. Said they feel like they've got more confidence because they've proven they can handle that role.
And it may not pay off now, but later on in the season, we have to win a game, and we have to
11 consecutive shots to finish out the first half. But then it was Orlando. Hook it right to Wagner. Off to the races. Members the other way. Suggs.
And he's working so hard to get those points. He needs somebody to free him up.
Now he's got the 14 seconds separating shot off the game clock. And now he's got, oh, look out. Andre Drummond. They're going to have to sort through everything that just happened with 26.6. And then Drummond is the one who initially kind of squares up in that fighting position. Right, Drummond, the veteran, chatting back and forth with Jamal Mosley. He's on the other end with the foul on Drummond, which put Orlando in the bonus.
Trying to
send subliminal messages. He will Duke, which is intercepted by Bain. Take it the other way. Penda lob it up. Black. Start the second half in his place. Orlando with a franchise record.
They have to continue to generate those looks, but also the first 5 minutes. Try to win the first 5 minutes.
Edwards, pump, drive onto Silva, hang, and hit. Really struggling now.
This is where Maxey has to attack. Yep, right there.
Just the last thing that they need right now is any less body.
Quick answer. He said, we've been down by this much before. The difference, though, is you all the
excitement gets at its peak level in NBA arenas. As Drummond Chick-fil-A. That was the classic Isaiah Thomas, the younger version of Isaiah Smith. Wagner shimmy shake. Hook it inside. Black has a pep in his step. Swing. Bain. Barlow now slow to get up. Grimes will drive. And Drummond gave up his dribble. Actually is hit by Bain.
Jammed it.
Eric McCain looked like if a season high 24 rebounds in their loss on Sunday against.
Well, you have to adjust to be able to last.
Cross, Wagner, finish.
He thought he was Noah Eagle shooting back threes like that.
He thought he was tired of 3. Typically has put some more points on the board, but Orlando has just continued its obstacles.
I would always think about a bucket, though.
Clearly.
Hey, that's so tough.
And Nick Nurse looking Not through. Collected by Wagner. Looking around, Wagner, step, big time undrafted free agents like Austin Reeves, Jose Alves.
Young talent, so many guys getting it done, so many stars and future stars. They're up 39, you would think they're down the way they're playing. Of course they're playing with us.
It is a close battle at the top of this group as Wagner, these two teams, the diff adds up, and if you can tack on
Missing their best player, but the pieces that have developed, they
drawing three, not there. And a foul.
Because it's like whatever we throw at them, they have an answer to the test.
Let's check in with Zora.
Okay, how long do you have to wear? He said at least for a couple of games. It all comes down to feel for him.
Perfect, turns it over. Maxey in transition, hop step for two.
And not sure how much more Max is going to play after this quarter.
In the second quarter, and here we are. Orlando has led by as many as 40. Up ahead, Groom, the rookie, has to gather, patient, and after the play. Going to keep Taze. Bounce it. Walker on stride. Kick. Maxey. We know that this is a great fourth quarter team. Can they kick themselves now with 5 points and 3 rebounds? Black for here. And Edwards nearly took it right back. Ball still loose. Black hits the deck. And he's going to go to the bench, but just like Jalen Suggs, the football background for Anthony Black. Howard back on the floor. Aggressive moves so far tonight off the bench. Tipping too strong from Broom. And then Bear hug by the first 2 years in the NBA. But he's proving why he deserves to be in the rotation as pick plus the 10-second different shot off the game clock. They'll work for a good one here with 8 to shoot. 4 seconds. Skip it. Jones, 2 seconds. Jones gets it off in time.
The Heatles, they were something special to experience.
That was year one, early in year one. You're a bucket. I'm not asking.
I'm going Indiana.
I'm not questioning whether you're a bucket. You're going Indiana.
I'm going 8 assists.
Starting lineup that game. You, Eddie Curry,
Tucked with the ball, and I kept looking at it. The dark orange color. They were back-to-back.
Just testing.
Yeah, just testing. They're good at that.
Yeah, that's going to be
What works for them. And they're going to have to implement this style when Paulo comes back. But they have
ball, hot potato, 10 to shoot, and to attack each other. They do dinners on the road. They do activities off the court. He feels that the Sixers have a 5-on-4. Barlow looking to take advantage. Off the basketball. Carroll, he said publicly he believes he's nearing his return from there.
And he could use that ice he had on the ice. He didn't have to go to the freezer for that. He was bling.
Against the rookie Penda. Bounce it. Walker straight into the rim. Points as Barlow goes coast to coast and serves for slam. Orlando. Jalen Suggs already ejected. Let's see if this unit can continue to do what they did against Boston. Message for the rest of his team.
To continue to play, continue to show respect.
And acclimating to the NBA. And early in the year, he was only getting a handful trajectory. Getting an opportunity, making the most of it. Philadelphia turns it over.
The Magic are doing it here tonight, and they have it.
Batave bounce. Penda stays.
Where it's all about me, but these guys are still playing together, moving the ball, going from big shot to...
Looking like his pops out there on the floor. Right now, his son's looking like he's a nightmare himself. Lobbing it has seen time with Orlando Robinson entering the game. We're going to call that a kick all over again. Jason Richardson, last year at Michigan State, decides to go to Michigan State, play for the same college this season. He wasn't expected to be their #1 option, as he's going to commit a foul away from half that he played. Each 10-minute spurt that he had on the court, and even pace.
And when you watch his pace, it's picking up, it's slowing down at the right time.
The reason Richardson wanted to play for Izzo is he wanted to be coached hard.
A coach, great players want to be coached, and good players want to be coached to continue to get better.
Gordon, swing, Salas in the game, cut off. It's Barlow.
Bring impact and bring value.
4.5 to play. Out there, Cup was played at Detroit on Friday. Richardson, college camp, how his career began. With 4 seconds left to shoot, Howard's going to get aggressive on Barlow. Had a major setback and missed the entirety of the 15-16 season with Team USA last summer in Paris. Is remarkable. Is truly unbelievable. And, of course, everybody around the NBA wishes him well. And
that there's bigger things at times, and his health is most important.
Kyle Lowry chance spattered throughout this arena.
I'll go left hand free throw. Just start it off. See where you're at.
Left hand free throw. Okay. You got your shoes right?
Always. I can do mine in loafers.
And for 20 minutes, he's a +21. And Jamal Mosley said it's almost going to be a challenge for him late in the year or into the playoffs. That they're prepared. It's not going to be too big for them.
There's nothing.
Instead, he'll get free throws.
Woo! Just an athlete right there.
And he went. He's been person. Most bet points for any team this season is about in one motion. Walker puts the head down and additions for a chance to win tickets to a future game. All NBA Cup picks earn 5 in the NBA in Paolo Banchero.
And Paolo's just chomping at the bit. Can't wait to get back.
10 to shoot. Baseline drive. Richardson's 3.
Pretty good out here.
to that number. Nearly a steal. That'll do it.